everyone, welcome to Magic Online. I'm back. I'm going to be playing the Pro Tour Gauntlet today. It's brand new from Wizards. They released it. It's basically just the top 8. I think it's just the top 8 decks of Pro Tour Oath of the Gatewatch. And you can play them for 6 tickets or 60 play points. Anyways, so we'll hop in here. And how it works is they'll assign you a random deck, so it can be something similar to Colorless Eldrazi, or the Red-Blue Eldrazi deck, or the Red-Blue Blood Moon deck, and things similar to that. Okay, so fired, and we get the... Oh, this is a neat deck. This is... I think they call it Death Shadow Naya. So it's basically Naya. How this works is they... you can cast Death Shadow, which is this 1-drop 13/13 avatar. But it gets -X, where X is your life total. So you don't want to cast this until you're under, say, like 10 life, maybe. Or if you're anywhere below 13, then that's when you can start casting this. But because this is basically trying to be one of your biggest creatures, other than maybe Tarmogoyf and maybe Monastery Swift Spear. But it runs the Naya things like Swift Spear and Goblin Guide, and has some Lightning Bolts in it. It has Wild Nacatls. It has Mutagenic Growths, which I don't really get why, but I guess it just gets through the end damage. Also has Cyclers, like these Street Wraiths. And they can also come in handy when you're versing up a black deck, so they're unblockable. It also has Become Immense. The main part of this deck revolves around this card, Temur Battle Rage. This is basically the win condition for almost any creature, because it gives it double strike, and if you have Ferocious, which is if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, it triggers, and it also gives this trample, or that creature trample, as well as double strike. It also runs Mishra's Baubles to see what your opponent's drawing, so that you can prepare for that, and it lets you draw at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. Okay guys, we're in. Yes, I think we want to play first. This is my first time playing this deck. I've done the Gauntlet a couple times, and I still haven't gotten this deck before, so we're going to see what we can do with it. I've got a general gist of it, I think, but this hand is definitely just a one-lander. I don't know. We got the Verdant Catacombs, but I don't know if we want to live that risky. I mean, we can play Mishra's Bauble and Probe on the first turn, I guess, or Thoughtseize on the first turn, which would even be better. And yeah, I think this is okay, actually, just because we've got the ability to keep out for an eye out for things with the Probes and the Thoughtseize, and the Bauble as well. So I think it's all right. We'll keep it. So upkeep main. All right. So we're going to do, like I said, play the Verdant. We'll go get a Blood Crypt. Yes, we will pay the 2 life. Cast Thoughtseize on our opponent. So he's... most likely this looks like Jund to me because of Raging Ravine and Dark Confident. And normally the deck that plays those 2 cards is Jund. So... I don't know if we want to let him have a kill spell such as that, but Inquisition of Kozilek will take anything in our hand, so I think you just want to take the Inquisition and maybe find another Thoughtseize or something to get rid of the Abrupt Decay, but it's not really the worst thing, because this deck has a lot of creatures in it, so we aren't too worried, but we got to remember that he does have that, though. Sweet, we hit another land right off the bat. This time we're going to fetch for... let's get Stomping Ground, I think. Just so that we have green mana if we draw anything with green in it. We don't need to pay 2 life for this. We're not in a big hurry. We are going to play Bobble, and unfortunately, we can't play our Death Shadow yet. Until... Well, we can actually this turn, because we can probe, get a 1/1 down, but eh. So he has the Abrupt Decay, which we knew, the Dark Confident we knew, the 2 land we knew, but Scavenging Ooze is the new card, so we don't have to worry about too much. It's like I said, that Abrupt Decay. So I think, yeah, since we're at 10, we can have a 3/3 Death Shadow, so we're going to play it. And then we'll sack the Bobble so we can get another draw. What was the top card of his deck? Dark Confident. Okay. So we'll pass the turn. And we draw a card on his turn. Sorry, Swift Spear. So next turn I think we can get it. If he doesn't put out anything scary. We can... I think we can Temur Battle Rage. And if we hit another land, we can become Immense in the same turn. So we can give something for... Oh, we should do it in the other direction, actually. So we can trigger the Trample. That's only if we get a land, though. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we draw a Street Wraith. It wasn't a land. We'll cycle it and make him a 5/5. Yeah, I think we just win here. Maybe. Because what we're going to do first is tap for green. 1, and then cast Become Immense on him to make him an 11/11, and then oh wait, crap, we don't have enough mana. I screwed that up. Anyways, we're still gonna attack with him. I guess it was next turn we could win. Dark Confident is inevitable to not lose life. Granted, Jund normally runs a lot of land for that specific reason, but we're going to be ahead so much that we can take this down very easily. So he's going to duress us. He's probably going to take the Battle Rage, I'd imagine, just because that's what I would take. Adjust my microphone here. There we go. He can't do anything, so we'll let him take whatever he wants. It's either Probe or Battle Rage. He'll take Battle Rage. Not knowing that I think we have this game anyways. Because we can play Monastery, Swift Spear, and Goblin Guide on our turn and go down 2 life with Gitaxian Probe, make him a 7/7, and we are guaranteed to get through with 2 creatures unless he puts one down right now. If he attacks us, then he gets even bigger, which is awesome. From what I understand, the whole point of this deck is to get yourself below 13 so that you can have your Death Shadow on the field. And then just play very small creatures, small and fast creatures. Which is why this deck runs so many fetch lands in it. So we kept that up, which is good. I think we're just gonna go fetch a land. Go get Sacred Foundry. Sure, we'll pay 2 life. I don't know if I want to go Gataxian Probe just in case he has a bolt in hand. I don't want to play into that, so we're just going to cast Goblin Guide here. And Monastery Swift Spear. Then attack with everything, I think. And then he'll probably block the big guy, but that leaves 3 getting through. Unless, what is he doing? Oh yeah, he still has that Abrupt Decay, so he's going to kill that. Death's Shadow. Now we might be in trouble. So our best hope would be to find some way to get through with Monastery Swift Spear for a lot of damage. Meaning like Prowess or something. Maybe that, yeah, that adjustment seems a little bit better for you guys. Sorry about the volume. Let's see. What is he waiting for? So he's going to trade with the Swift Spear. Like I said, we might be in trouble. I need to safeguard my life total now, I think. Just because I don't want to be bolted, you know, to lose. This is game 1 anyways, but... and we do have some sideboard options. If we want to go more into burn, then we have Lightning Helixes in the sideboard. They also gain us life back if we're in situations such as this, where we need a little more life. Because our plan didn't work out correctly, or in my case, I didn't play it correctly, I don't think. Scavenging Ooze now. So we draw Swift Spear, which is okay. I'm going to play the Swift Spear. You see, the thing is with this draw, we could hit a Teamer Battle Rage and just win, I think. Maybe. No, it wouldn't matter. Because we have Prowess on the... We'd have Prowess on this and make it a 2-3. And then... If we got a Teamer Battle Rage, it would make it a 3-4 with Double Strike. That's still only 6, and that's if it gets through. So yeah, I don't know how we win here. I think I'm just going to swing with Goblin Guide. We're just going to see if we can attempt to trade with him. And then slowly get him down somehow. I think I used a bit too much of our life total there. If we draw another Become Immense, though, we could possibly get back up there as well. That's also an option. So he's going to put a counter on it so it survives. Yeah, I don't think this game is ours, but there's always game 3, or game 2, sorry. Yeah, I think this game's over. We're just going to let him finish what he's doing, though. Because if he activates his Raging Ravine, attacks in with both, we block the Ravine. Or, that works too. He Lightning Bolts that. Activates the Ravine, if he can. I know he doesn't have enough mana. He's going to grow the Scavenging Ooze. Yeah, that's game. We'll just concede. Save him the time. So, in our sideboard, we definitely want the Pyroclasm, I think, and we want the second thing of Tarmogoyf. But as I was saying, there's only 4 different targets, or 4 or 5 different targets for land to even grab with all the fetch lands. The point is like I said, to get your life total below 13, so you can play Death's Shadow, and then combo it with Become Immense and Temur Battle Rage, or both. So we could add the Forest for an extra fetch slot, but I don't think we need to do that. The Hooting Mandrills is another idea. It gives us another creature that can attack, and it can survive a bolt, which is good. Then we're going to put in the Hooting Mandrills, and I don't know about the Lightning Helixes, but maybe we could use them. We'll bring them in, and I think that's all we need from the sideboard. Dismember I'm not too worried about, just because the creatures that Jund does play we can kill pretty easily with our creatures most of the time. I need to board out some things. I think Thoughtseize, or I think we're going to take out the mutagenic growths. We don't need the life version of Pump. We're losing too much life as it is, so we could even take out 2 probes just to be sure we don't lose too much life. But we still want to be able to take enough of our life to get below 13, which is we have enough fetch lands to do that, I think, still. And there's still all 3 Thoughtseizes in here, and there is still 2 Gitaxian probes in here. So I think that's plenty. We'll submit. Alright. We would love to play first again. This looks like a really keepable hand. There's 2 Temur Battle Rages, which is insane. I think, yeah, turn 1 we'll play Monastery Swiftspear. We'll fetch a Godless, or not a Godless Shrine, a Blood Crypt, I think. No, we'll go get a Stomping Ground so that we can cast Tarmogoyf. Pay 2 life, cast Monastery Swiftspear, go to attacks, hit in for 1. We'll F6 just because we can't do anything else this turn. So this deck is a... Oh, he burns out our Swiftspear. That's okay. Because we got a Nikotl back. Let's see. We'll play an Overgrown Tomb untapped. We'll play... Tarmogoyf. It'll be a 3/4. And we'll pass. And then the next turn, if he does not get Tarmogoyf dead, then we can hopefully run into some sort of pump spell, which is going to be difficult because I took out 4 of our pump spells. So if we hit into a Become Immense, then he'll be really huge, and then we can Temur Battle Rage and win the game. He's going to play his own Tarmogoyf. Alright, so it's Monastery Swiftspear, which isn't the worst draw, I guess. We're going to keep doing our little fetching thing. So we're under 13, so if we draw Death's Shadow, then we'll be able to cast it now. So we'll cast Nikotl, and we'll cast Monastery Swiftspear. We can't attack, really, so we'll just pass. Sure, you can have your own Tarmogoyf. Thoughtseize. Sure. I think we'll hold on to Thoughtseize. So Teamer Battle Rage is instant speed, so we'll just go to attacks. We'll attack in with everything. We'll let him block how he wants to block, and then we'll Teamer Battle Rage the one that isn't blocked. So Teamer Battle Rage the Tarmogoyf. Activate Prowess on the Swift Spear, which it will still die, and so will the Nikado. So it looks like we got through with just the Tarmogoyf, so we hit him for 6. He's down to 9. He's going to Thoughtseize us. He's probably going to take the other one, which is bad for us. What we really need is I think Death's Shadow, so that we can block his Tarmogoyfs and kill him. Oh wow, 3. He's got 3 of them out. That's a little insane. Can't block, so we have to take it. So we draw Lightning Bolt. Lightning Bolt is no use to us besides just a burn spell. I'm not going to use the Thoughtseize so we can preserve our life total. I'm just going to bolt him and pass the turn, I guess. At least we can trade, or not trade, but block one of his Tarmogoyfs. So he'll swing in, and this turn we lose, no matter what. We block that one, we proceed to damage. He still has 4 from one and 4 from the other. So those two make 8, and that is our life total, and we lose. So that is round 1, guys. I'm only going to be doing the first round of these decks, just because I don't want my videos to be too long. But thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, make sure you tell me in the comments and like the video so that I know too. Also, subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can find me also on Twitter and Facebook at ShyGuy768. I also have a podcast that I do, and you can like that on my YouTube channel as well. It is about this game, Magic the Gathering, about the limited portion. So yeah, if you feel so inclined to watch or listen to that, you can do so. Hopefully we'll see you again soon, but until next time, keep on gaming, and we'll see you later.